Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start with the ninth chapter, some application of trigonometry. But before starting, you people are not responding. I have told you many times that we have to start on Zoom app, so that I can able to solve the problems live. You can able to solve it, and even you can ask the question, I can respond it. So it is better that we should continue with Zoom app. So at least tomorrow tell me that what are your possible timings when you people are available, all are available after your school timings, so that we can start with Zoom app and do all the problem solving simultaneously. Okay, now we will start with some application of trigonometry. It is very important because whatever we have learned in the last session about trigonometry, we are going to use it. These applications are having multiple uses. They are used in construction industry, they are used in measuring distance, they are used in measuring speed, they are used in measuring the height, and so on. So there are so many applications of trigonometry which we are going to use it. But normally when we say trigonometry, it is applicable only to right angle triangle. So here I have drawn two triangles, ACB and PQR. At C and Q, it is a 90 degrees right angle triangles. Here, when we are seeing from bottom, a person is standing here and a person is viewing the top of the building. So it becomes angle of elevation. Angle of elevation means from bottom to the top when you are looking at the top. It is measured with horizontal, this angle. When suppose person is standing here at point R, and if that person want to look below, it becomes angle of depression. Again, angle of depression is with respect to horizontal. So first thing first is angle of elevation or angle of depression, but the most important thing is about the right angle triangle. So every time whenever we are using trigonometry, we need to assume or we need to understand that it is applicable only for right angle triangle. So every time one of the angle has to be 90 degrees. So here when we say angle of elevation of angle of depression, these angles may be given theta, and we need to find this distance, that is the distance between the person and the building, or this, that is the height of the building, or this, the hypotenuse. But 99% questions are with respect to this or this. That means to measure the distance or to measure the height. But 1% of the questions may be there for measuring hypotenuse. So when I am saying this and this are most common, this and this are most common, then what we need to do, we need to take the help of tan theta. What is that? We need to take the help of tan theta. What is tan theta? What is tan theta? Opposite side upon adjacent side. That means if you take this example, BC upon AC. So this is very important. Or if you take this example, tan theta, so it will be opposite side. Again, please note that let it be angle of depression or let it be angle of elevation, these both will be same because this is a transversal. RP is a transversal. So if this angle is suppose beta, so this will also be a beta, and if this is theta, then this angle will also be a theta, right? So we say if suppose it is beta, if this is beta, opposite side is RQ upon adjacent side is QP. So this is very important when we say trigonometry application, because normally we need to find this adjacent side or opposite side, distance or height. But they may ask for hypotenuse also. Then we need to take the help of sine theta. What is sine theta? Opposite side upon hypotenuse. And what it is? Opposite side is BC. And what is hypotenuse? AB. Or if we take tan beta, sine beta, opposite side is RQ, and hypotenuse is RP. So 99% we are going to use tan, but sometimes we may use sine, depending upon if they want hypotenuse, this one, or we may also use cos theta for finding hypotenuse. So it is adjacent side upon hypo. And what is adjacent side? AC. And what is hypotenuse? AB. Or if we take cos beta, adjacent side is QP and hypotenuse is RP. So we may use 99% this one, tan theta. Sometimes we may use these two, depending upon what side is given. If they have given us adjacent side, then cos theta. If they have given opposite side, then sin theta. But 99% we are going to use this. So there are three unknowns. Either angle may not be given, these two sides may be given, or one of the side and angle may be given, you need to find the other side. So out of three unknowns, two things they may be given, and from these two things we need to find the remaining set which is not given. So when we are saying trigonometry application, these things has to be kept in mind. First, angle of elevation when we are looking from bottom to the top. Angle of depression when we are looking from top to the bottom. Again, both the angle of elevation and both the angle of depression are with respect to horizontal, not vertical angle they will give. Number two, when we say distance or height, if we want to find, we will go by tan. If they may have given adjacent side and you need to find hypotenuse, then you will go by cos. If they may have given opposite side and we need to find hypotenuse, then you need to go by sin. So when hypotenuse comes, you may go by sin theta or cos theta, but normally we will be taking tan theta. Next important thing, whenever we are finding application to trigonometry, these may say that a person is moving close to the building. When person is moving close to the building, see, this is the angle now, this is the building tower, and this is the angle. When the person moves close, you will clearly find the angle increases. Initially angle was very small when the building was very far, and when the person moves close to the building, the angle will increase. So if they have said the person is moving and the angle of elevation or angle of depression is changing, and if they are saying that angle of elevation is increasing, that means the person is moving close towards the building. This is most important thing. I will write angle of elevation increases, person moves close to the building or tower, and vice versa. If person is moving away, this angle goes on decreasing, or vice versa. This is very important note. Next important note about angle of depression, when the person is moving close to the tower, and if we are standing on the tower, what is happening? This angle goes on decreasing. But when the person moves away from the tower, this angle goes on decreasing. So when it is moving, this angle increases, the angle of depression. Angle of depression increases when person moves close, or decreases when person moves away. So these are few things which has to be remembered, because many a times they will say a ship is there, the angle of elevation changes from this particular theta degree to beta degree. So we need to find that where ship is moving, either close or it is moving away from the tower. If you are standing on the tower and you are looking to the ship, and the angle of depression is changing from suppose x to y degree, so you need to find out it is either increasing or decreasing, and accordingly you need to make the opinion that particular ship is moving close to the tower or moving away from the tower. So these are the very basic things, because until and unless the base is clear, we cannot able to solve the problem. And 100% problems of trigonometry application will be based on word problem. So we need to first understand the problem. Number two, we need to draw the figure every time, that what type of figure is there. And number three, we need to solve it. So first of all, word problem, we need to analyze it, draw it, and then solve it. Then what type of thing is there given, what is the concept they are asking, that how the person is moving and whatever. So we need to go through it. So we will stop here. This is the basic introduction of application trigonometry. Tomorrow inshallah we will start with the exercise 9.1. So before starting 9.1, again I want to remind that if you people have a consensus that which time we should start the Zoom meeting, then we will start the Zoom online classes. So let me know, because in Zoom classes, online classes, I will solve here in front of you. You can able to solve it, you can able to understand it. Wherever you are finding difficulty, you can ask me. So it is a personal direct contact. So it is as good as we can say face to face solving. Because again from tomorrow I am hearing that the lockdown is again increasing by 10 days, and again Eid is coming, so they may also increase the lockdown further. So we need to go by Zoom app, it will be better. So let me know what are your timings, because you some of the students are from one school and other is from other school. So what are your timings for online classes, so that we can have that. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz. Make the notes of it.